The LA Lakers just lost to the Brooklyn Nets, and I know a lot of people are going to panic saying, oh, this is the end of the world. How did they lose to the Nets? Blah, 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 blah. I'm here to tell you, don't panic. We're going to break down what went wrong, and let's just talk about the obvious. No LeBron James, no Dorian Finney-Smith, no Jackson Hayes. No Rui Hachimura. This team was missing guys, and not just guys, but starters, guys who get valuable minutes. And one thing people fail to recognize, by the way, Luka is still very new to this team. He's still learning his teammates. By the way, hold on. Can we break down this amazing play, by the way? First of all, we get a high pick and roll between Luka and Jared Vanderbilt. As he rolls to the basket, we're going to get a nasty pass here from Luka. Right? Beautiful. Dime. Now, look at what Jared Vanderbilt does, man. Shout out to Jared Vanderbilt. He's going to drive in. Obviously, we're behind the defense. Dalton Knecht is getting behind the defense, or not even getting, he is behind the defense. Look at this no-look pass. Jared Vanderbilt has been spending a lot of time with guys like Luka and LeBron, clearly, right? But no-look pass, finds the backdoor cutter. That is beautiful basketball right there, right? Now, the Lakers actually didn't play terrible. Outside of Austin Reeves and a bad shooting night from Luka, they played really decent basketball. They shot 47% from three. The one thing that killed them, though, was turnovers. They need to cut down the turnovers, and they would have easily won this game. Now, also, the Nets hit a lot of shots. Let's give them credit. They were hitting some big-time shots. Look at this one. Great closeout here by Jared Vanderbilt, and Marin just splats home a three. And if we're being honest, the Nets, it was just their night. They were hitting in the fourth quarter. When the Lakers needed to play a little bit of defense, the Nets just couldn't miss, to be honest with you. Great shot there by Tyrese Marin. Puts them up 95-87, and then the Lakers made a little bit of a comeback here. Now, before we dive into the video, let me know. Do you guys want more Lakers videos? Do you want like a part 2 where we break down a specific player? And let me know who specifically you guys want me to break down. I want to break down Goodwin or Jackson Hayes, the importance of them, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Watch this play here by Luka, right? He's going to get the ball at the top of the key off a screen from Jared Vanderbilt, and he's going to get this isolation. Luka drives into the lane, plants that right foot into the ground, spins in, creates a little bit of separation, and again, gets a fadeaway little floater, cuts us to 95-89, and like I said, in the video, we're going to break down a ton of film, what went wrong for the LA Lakers in this game. I'm going to show you exactly what happened, so hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and let's dive into some film. Alright, here's a good play here by the offense. Gabe Vincent over to Austin Reeves. Reeves going to swing it over to Dalton Knecht. We have Jared Vanderbilt sitting in the dunker spot, but his defender now has to go rotate over to Dalton Knecht because they initially sent the double on Luka, which they're always going to do. So we swing the ball. Now, as Nick Claxton has to forcefully run Knecht off the 3-point line, now he gets an open lane to the basket. I would like him to throw a lob here, but ultimately goes up with it, misses the layup, but there comes Jared Vanderbilt with the putback dunk. Love to see it. Now we get a 4-point game with about 4.5 minutes left to go in this ball game, and at this moment I said, okay, the Lakers are about to pull off some crazy stuff here to win this ball game. But then the Nets just kept having really good ball movement. They kick it over to D'Lo. D'Lo has a lane to the basket. So whenever you have, some leverage, you're going to create rotation. And we already see a massive mismatch here. Again, you have no Jackson Hayes in this game. Austin Reeves gets somehow put onto Nick Claxton. And he's that last line of defense, which means if D'Angelo Russell gets by, he's going to have to rotate over. And if he does, well, that's not good, right? Because what happens is he does drive in, he creates rotation by Austin Reeves, and he just throws up the lob. Nick Claxton throws it down. The personnel just wasn't great. And when you're missing a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith, who's got great length, Rui Hachimura, again, great defensive length, LeBron James, great defense. All these guys that they're missing are defensive players that can guard multiple different positions. So the people who are surprised that they lost this game, what are you surprised about? One, Luka's still gaining chemistry with the team. Two, they're missing 4 players that are, not starters, but startable type of players. Rotational type of players that are very, very key to the success of this team, right? And here we go again. You got a 2-point game, 97-95. They're running a high pick and roll, or high DHO, I guess you could say, but it's going to be a fake DHO. They kind of get Dalton Knecht to prematurely overcommit off the DHO, and now look at Jarred Vanderbilt, both not in good position here off the fake. And then here comes Nic Claxton driving into the lane, throwing up a layup, getting a circus shot for a big man to go in. I mean, this is incredible. Great defense here by Luka, going straight up. Don't draw any contact. Great job. But again, Nic Claxton hits a tough shot. Those are going to happen. And then again, when you're missing so many players and your second best scorer, Austin Reaves, is having a bad night, it gets very hard to score the ball. And now they're doubling Luka. They're doubling your best scorer. So now you have two guys who just can't score the ball because A, they're being double teamed, or B, Austin Reaves just having a bad shooting night. It is what it is. It's going to happen, right? The law of averages say once in a while, you're going to have a bad shooting night. So we kick it over to Vandy. Vandy's then going to last second kick it over to Gabe Vincent, who was amazing tonight, by the way. W's in the comment section for Gabe Vincent, who hits a actual crazy three to keep them in this game. Down by 6, 150 left to go, and Gabe Vincent hits this. I mean, he's got a hand straight in his face, basically smelling the dude's fingers. Gets it to go anyway. Great shot there by Gabe Vincent. Guys, real quick, make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be breaking down every game for the Lakers, win or loss. I got you guys covered. Make sure you join the family. Again, doesn't cost anything. I would say this loss, it's not positive. Don't get my words twisted. It's not a positive thing that they lost this game. But the fact that they were able to keep up with them missing 4 guys like this, very positive. Guys, that is very impressive for this team to have this much depth to compete with 2 guys who are not having great nights. And then D'Lo having a terrible night, ends up hitting a big time shot here. Again, the shots that they were making too, you got to give them credit, man. They were hitting them. And here we go again, 104-100. Cam Johnson drives into the lane, stops on an absolute dime here, and hits a nice little pull-up mid-range, puts it back to a 6-point game with under a minute left to go. And then Luka, out of nowhere, hits this, right? He's got a one-on-one here with Zaire Williams, draws 2 defenders, step back. Or actually, no, this is not the Luka shot. This is actually kicks out to Austin Reaves, and he banks this home off the glass, makes it a 3-point game once again. I mean, they just kept fighting relentlessly. And then here comes D'Lo, drives in, step back, fade away mid-range. This was the turning point right here. Right here, this was the turning point of the game because the Lakers had 2 timeouts. If they could just get this rebound, it looks like maybe the refs missed a call here. I'm not blaming the refs for the loss here by the Lakers, or for the Lakers. But look at Nic Claxton here. He's going to kind of pull back on Jarred Vanderbilt, which takes out 2 Lakers players. They get an offensive rebound and a putback layup. Gets it to go, puts them back up, and then ultimately Luka ends up hitting a crazy 3 from way downtown here off the inbound. Unbelievable, right? But again, we go back to that maybe potentially missed foul. This could have been a different game. So listen, don't panic if you're a Lakers fan. Losses happen, especially when you're missing 4 guys that are crucial to your team. So don't worry about it. It is what it is. Move on to the next one. Build chemistry with Luka and these role players, and things will go your way. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.